Okay, so after receiving a request from an amazing champion on WhatsApp. Oh, that sounds strange, right? Okay, so to know more about a group of people who I call champions, all right, a group of people who live with possibility mindset. I mean, people who always try to grow and always win. Okay, to know more about these persons, reach out to me. You can reach out to me on my WhatsApp DM. Okay, so going back to the video, okay, the video title says how to make images extend beyond shapes using Pixellab. Okay, so when I did my research, I got to know that these effects are actually called overflow. Okay, they're actually called overflow or out of bound effects, and this is it. Look at it. These are the effects, okay, where your image have to be subjected into a shape, and then the subject or the image of the person you use will extend out of the box. Okay, so this is actually simple, and then I'm going to run you through this, okay, in a bit. All right, so welcome back, and then in this video we're going to be looking at how to make images extend beyond shapes using Pixellab. All right, so I'll just hide this, and then I'm going to be using a random image or random images, as the case may be, that I got online. Okay, this one and this one. All right, so these are the two images we are going to be using to practicalize this. Okay, so let's start with this. So we're going to be doing this. Okay, let me quickly show us. If you observe, these are two different styles. Okay, these are two different styles. This one, for this very one, this first one, the image, okay, the image, okay, let me just find this. So I'll log this too. If you look at this very well, the lower part is actually squared. Okay, so we don't have to use masking tool. Okay, while for this very one, if you look at it very well, you observe that the lower part, although is not obvious because I added what's it called now, I added a shape. Okay, I added another shape to for me to be able to place this name, but then I'll show us what I actually wanted to explain here. Okay, so I think I need to bring in a design to explain that. All right, no, this one doesn't sit well. Okay, but then we can still use this. Okay, so for this, you observe that this image, the lower part is also curved, just like the origin, just like the shape we used. Okay, look at it. Just look at how I made the shape or my picture to be curved, and then I actually took it up to make it look more appealing. Okay, so I'll just turn all of these guys off. Okay, so yep, so the first thing you need to do is to add your shape. All right, the shape you're using, and then place it at the position you need it to be. All right, you place it at the position you need it to be, and then I think this will do. I need it to just be at this position. All right, so I'll bring this guy back, and then I'll push it to the front. Okay, so I'll reduce the size. This is it. I'll reduce the size to fit in my shape. All right, to fit in my shape. And then the next thing you want to do is go to the crop tool. Okay, on the very image, this very image. All right, go to the crop tool, and then click on crop, then you crop it. Okay, so that you have a sharp edge. All right, so that you have a sharp edge on your image. Okay, so if you zoom in, you can zoom in if you want. Okay, so zoom in, and then you bring it to your image. Okay, if you can see, you can still adjust it a bit, but just from what you can see now, we've already arrived at our result. Okay, we are almost there, though this is not completely perfect, but then this is not a professional work, right? So if you observe very well, you see that this edge, this other part, is coming out. So what you have to do, you can choose to adjust the image a bit so that it will fit in. All right, you can still adjust. All right, I think this is just close to what we need. All right, just close. All right, this is it. This is what we have. You can see that our image is shooting out already. We can choose to add another crazy effect on this shape, okay, to make it look so that it will not blend in with. You can see that the color is almost the same as the lower part. That's the darker shade of the blue, okay, of the blue I used for my brand. Okay, so we can just go and copy the color on this very design so that we add stroke, and then you can see, yep, this is it. Can you see that our image is already sitting well on our shape? All right, our image is already sitting well on our shape. So let's try out the second one. All right, let's try out the second one. So I'll just turn this off, and then I'll add my shape, and then go to my radius, increase it. Okay, I'll increase it, and then let me place it at the middle this time. All right, so I'll centralize, and then I'll go to my second image, which is this one, and then I'll bring it to the front. All right, so doing this is gonna be okay. Let's see, this will be perfect. So we'll crop. All right, crop it. You crop first. All right, I believe we know how to crop now, right? So I've okay, let me just reduce the size from here. I've cropped it. The next thing you might want to do is still crop it a bit. Okay, let's still crop it a bit. This is what we have. Okay, this is what we have, and then you can zoom in, okay, just to see how sharp your design or your manipulation is becoming. Okay, so you can always adjust it if you're not satisfied with the result. Okay, you can always adjust it. I think this is just perfect. Okay, no, this works. All right, this works. So now you can see that the lower part, let me reduce the opacity of this one so you see what I'm talking about. You can see that the lower part is not curved just like the upper part. Let me lock this. This is what I mean. This part, right, is not curved just like this other one, you get. So the next thing you might want to do after ensuring that the image has been placed to be what's it called now, to be sure. Okay, after ensuring that the image has fit in on the shape, okay, on the both edge, on these two sides, okay, because many times these are the issues or the slight issues we encounter after we're done with this manipulation. Okay, so the next thing you might want to do is to increase the opacity. Oh, no, the opacity is just fine the way it is. So let's zoom out a bit. All right, so go to your masking tool. Okay, go to your masking tool, enable it, and then come to this max mode and make it out. Okay, although you can work with any of them depending on the way you want. Okay, so but me, I prefer working with my max mode on the outside part. All right, so you can see that this part, anything, okay, what this means that anything outside your image, outside this maxing area, will be cut out. Okay, so we don't want our head of our subject or our image to be cut out, so we have to increase it. Okay, so we have to increase it, and then this will we have. So we'll go back. All right, we'll go back to the lower part. That's where we want to focus on, that's what we want to do on. Okay, so we take this node. All right, we take this node to be at this point. Let me turn on my guideline. All right, so I need to be here, I need this other guy to be here, and then I'll add another guideline. All right, so if you're seeing this and then you want to like really have a basic understanding of how this guideline works, I have a free video course. All right, it's a self-paced course actually, where I explained all of these tools on Pixellab, not just Pixellab but graphic design generally using smartphone. All right, so let's continue. um okay, I'll turn off my grid setting, okay, and then I'll turn on my magnet. So I need it to be here, okay. It automatically clip, so I'll reduce the handle. All right, I'll reduce the handle of this. Okay, I think I need another grid line to be at the middle of these guys. Yep, so I'll take this guy up a bit. Let me add another grid line here at the base of the image. So I'll take this node here, and then I'll increase my line, and then do the same thing here, ensure until our image will be completely cut out. Okay, so until the unwanted area, okay, will be completely cut out. So I will reduce the handle of this also, and then come to this other node, okay, increase. You just play with it, all right, until you get what you want, and then this is it. So I'll go back to my opacity and then increase it, zoom out completely, and this is what we've got. I still feel okay. Are you sure this is what we have? Let me unlock this, go back to opacity. Okay, this is completely not completely how the curve is like, but then you can always do your adjustment. All right, so I'll go back to my max mode, turn on my grid line, and then let me remove this magnet. I don't need it now. So I'll come to this node, increase it, come to this one. Yep, this works. So I'll come to this third node again. All right, just adjust it, I don't know if you can if you notice what's happening here. Okay, so I cannot start explaining how max mode works, okay, on this video. That's not the purpose. Okay, if you're seeing this, I want to assume you have the understanding of how max mode works, okay. But if you don't, there's a solution already which I've provided, so you can always go to the video course and feed yourself with knowledge. All right, so I think we're good. All right, so I'll just increase my opacity, and this will have. Okay, so I still feel the shape is not completely okay. All right, but then I can always go back, just like I said, I can always go back. All right, if I'm not satisfied, but then for now I'm good with this, I'm good with the result. Okay, so I can choose to move them together to my left, okay, depending on how or where I want to make use of it. Okay, I can equally move it to the right. All right, I believe with this we've come to the end of this video. Okay, I will see you in my next video. I remain Obone Achinemere, K Code Designs. Bye.